Hey guys, so I'm here to do my review on White Oleander chapters 17 through 25. I know I'm late again, but like I said, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Anyway, this book is so freaking amazing. These are my favorite chapters, by the way, and I just cannot get over the story and the writing and, oh God, everything. Claire. Let's talk about Claire for a minute. Weak and fragile and everything that Astrid has ever needed. Someone to take care of. Someone to love her. Unconditionally. In a way that she's never felt before. Someone to love her gently and smoothly and just accept her for who she is. Astrid as her own person. And Astrid's never had that. She's never had someone actually be interested in who Astrid is. Like, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite color? All of those things. She's never had that. Simple things that we get in everyday life. Astrid has never felt. Sorry. Cellular devices. Pain in the butt. It's dawn. Hey girl. I'm filming a video right now. I'll get back to you in a minute. Ron, Claire's husband. Something that Astrid has never had before, a father figure. But Astrid still sees men in the way that she saw Ray, and the way that Olivia taught her to see men. That you play them to get what you want. And so that's what Astrid does, so she can get what she needs out of him. What happens to Claire in this book didn't shock me because I saw the movie before I read the book, but it completely, blew my mind in the book because it's just so different. I just want to read you this passage. This passage right here kind of sums up how Astrid felt about Claire and, you know, the heartbreak in this book of Astrid losing the first thing she's ever had to cherish, the first thing she ever had that she thought was sacred. So this is one of my favorite passages in the book. If only I had known Claire. My beautiful, fucked up Claire. I lay my head on her chest where there is no heartbeat. My face next to hers on the flowered pillow, breathing in her breath that was no longer breath. She was so pale, cold. I held her cold hands, slightly chapped, the wedding ring that was too big. Turned them over, kissed the cold palms, my hot lips on the lines. How she used to worry about those lines. One ran from the edge of her hand and crossed the line of life. Fatal accident, she said it meant. I rubbed the line with my thumb, slick with tears. Fatal accident. That thought was most unbearable, but possible. Maybe she hadn't meant to do it. Claire wouldn't have planned it like this. She hadn't even washed her hair. She would have prepared. Everything would have been perfect. She would have written a note, explaining everything 2 or 5 ways. Maybe all she wanted was to sleep. I laughed, bitter as a nightshade. Maybe it was just an accident. Maybe it wasn't an accident. Who wasn't? So, that pretty much sums up Claire and Astrid and their relationship. Astrid had something beautiful, and once again her mother got hold of it and crumpled it because it was fragile. Just like anything Astrid has ever had to look forward to. It's fragile, it's easily broken. And now Astrid is broken and she goes to live in a home for orphaned children. And she becomes hardened and distant from everyone, scared that anything she touches would turn to shit. Because it seems that that's the way things go for Astrid. So she becomes pretty much a badass bitch, if you ask me. I love this section of the book and it's so good. I would say more, but I really don't know what else to say, because Rachel, if you haven't watched her review, go watch it right now. It was amazing, and she said everything that needed to be said about this part of the book. She really got into it and she felt it, and that's exactly what I wanted from everybody who reads this book. I want them to feel it the way she did, to really get into the story, read between the lines, get underneath the story, and all up and through it, and just bask in it. Because you may not ever have these situations in your life, but everyone has that broken part of them. And if you don't yet have that broken part of you, someday you will have. And this book will touch that broken part of you and make you stronger for it. I don't know that I'm explaining this right, but that's what that book did for this. That's what this book did for me. It made me stronger in ways that I never knew I could be strong. It made me realize that my life is mine, and things are my choice, and my personality is mine, and I can, no matter what I go through, I can go through it and come out okay and be my own person without the influence of others. And I don't need anybody. I may want people in my life, but I don't need them. So that's what this book has done for me. By seeing myself in Astrid, I saw everything I never wanted to become. So I was able to stop, reevaluate, and change those things. I was able to get away from people who were toxic to me, like Ingrid is to Astrid. I was able to just become Ashley, or Star, whoever I want to be, rather than who someone else wants me to be or needs me to be. Because it's not about them. It's about me. So, guys, that was my review on this part of the book, and probably close to my review of what the last part of the book will be, because I'm going to talk again and again and again about how this book changed my life, because it just means that much to me. And I hope that it's doing something for you if you're reading along. So, everybody, I hope you are having a blessed day, and peace and love and happiness to you all, and maybe try some meditation today if you haven't already, because it's very, very, very stimulating. And, you know, it's also stimulating. You know. I know you know, Dawn. Tooth. Tooth, tooth, tooth. Are you happy now? 'Tis done. So, I will see you guys next time. Hopefully it'll be just a little bit less. Just, less deep than I normally am. I needed to go back to being happy-go-lucky star but this book just rocks my intellectual world. So, next time, I hope we have a book that is a little less deep, a little more fun, so that we can have a little bit of crazy time. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Goodbye!